When the half-brother of North Korea's leader was apparently assassinated in Malaysia last week, fingers were immediately pointed at Pyongyang. Now, as the diplomatic dispute deepens, Malaysia has withdrawn its ambassador to North Korea. Meanwhile, the North Korean ambassador has been summoned by Malaysia's foreign ministry. He says politics are involved in the investigation.
The investigation by the Malaysian police is not for the clarification of the cause of the death and search of the suspect, but it is out of the political aim. The deceased is not ordinary citizen, but a diplomatic passport holder who is under the diplomatic privileges, which means the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations should be abided by. The request for the DNA sample from the family of the deceased is a preposterous one.
Well, for more, we're joined by Zan Azlee in the Malaysian capital of Kuala Lumpur. Thanks so much for joining us. So the North Korean ambassador has reiterated now that a Malaysian investigation, as he says, can't be trusted. Explain what's behind North Korean suspicion here.
Well, after the press conference that was conducted by the North Korean ambassador, he seems to raise certain issues which is inconsistent in the reports that have been released by Malaysian authorities. For example, the passport. We know that the Malaysian authorities have said that the passport is a normal passport. It is not a diplomatic passport, but according to the ambassador, they were apparently informed that initially the passport was a diplomatic passport. But now it seems they're saying that the Malaysian authorities are going back and saying it's not a diplomatic passport. They are also raising inconsistencies on the way that the individual was actually killed, saying that if it was dabbed with a cloth or a handkerchief and he died, how come the person who was holding the handkerchief did not die as well? So they are constantly coming up with inconsistencies here to show that they do not trust the credibility of the investigation being conducted by the Malaysian authorities.
But no matter what the investigation concludes, these diplomatic relations between North Korea and Malaysia will have suffered. Can North Korea afford to lose diplomatic relations with Malaysia?
That's a very iffy thing, because in the entire world, the only country that kind of has an agreement with North Korea, whereby Malaysian citizens can actually go to North Korea without applying for a visa, and vice versa for North Koreans as well when they come to Malaysia. And Malaysia has conducted trade with North Korea, amounting to about $5 million a year. In fact, even recently, early in this month, the Malaysian authorities and North Korean have signed a memorandum of agreement to exchange cultures. So it is I think it's a very important relationship that needs to be handled carefully by the North Koreans and even the Malaysian authorities. So I think it's not something that the North Korea would want to, I guess, jeopardize, especially when Malaysians are actually handling the investigations right now.
And as for that investigation, we're waiting for autopsy results. When can we expect those, and might they help ease this tension?
I think it will. The police, the Malaysian police, have already said yesterday in their press conference that the toxicology report, especially, will take a few days to actually bear result. And even today, they have said that it might take another 2 or 3 days. I think it's very important that we be patient, everybody be patient and wait for the results, because I think that will help to ease the tension right now.
Okay, Zan Azlee, we'll leave it there for now. Thanks so much for that. Live from Kuala Lumpur.